Please be seated. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Mrs. Dor Mpango, Your Excellency, I'm told he's still chairing the session, Dr. Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and Chair of AGRA Board, and the board members of AGRA, Dr. Agnes Kalibata, President of AGRA, honorable ministers and deputy ministers here present, the principal secretaries and deputies here present, distinguished political leaders, senior government officials, AGRA and other development partners and sponsors, representatives of various institutions, public and from private sector, both international and local, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. At the outset, I'd like to take this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, under the able leadership of His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, Chair of the AGRA Board and member of our National Organization Committee. Sincere thanks to Dr. Agnes Kalibata, the AGRA President, for this well-organized African Food Systems Forum for this year 2023, here in Dar es Salaam, the United Republic of Tanzania. We are happy and feel greatly honored as we have put our country on the world map when it comes to promoting the agriculture sector towards making Africa a food basket for the region and the world. Equally important, my country's gratitude to the many agri-development partners. I'm told about 31 of them. I therefore like to pay tribute to AICCRA, Alliance for Biodiversity and CIAT, TechnoServe, Business Solutions to Poverty, World Vegetable Center, African Agricultural Transformation Initiative, Bridging Gaps Between Strategy and Impact, and Bill and Melinda Gates Agricultural Innovation for their support in sponsoring this forum. And most so specific thanks should go to the Gender and Inclusiveness Unit, the Generation Africa Platform, and other ecosystem partners for bringing us together at this special Youth Town Hall event. And without forgetting the speakers, moderators, and everyone who has contributed in one way or another to make the African Food System Forum 2023 very successful. Excellencies, distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen, and my youth. As youth form a large segment of the African population, they too have to raise their voice in matters that affect their life. Our gathering here at the Youth Town Hall give an exclusive opportunity to listen to them. I repeat, to listen to them. As we all agree, and as already stated, it is very important to hear their concerns, challenges, and hopes, so as to enrich our discussion as we are charting the way towards improving agribusiness for the young population. It is an opportune time for our governments to engage in discussion with youth and women on barriers and bottlenecks that prevent them from embracing agriculture as a productive sector that could enable them on their lives. We could as well get to know the challenges faced by those involved in agribusiness and the proposed possible solutions. As a host, Allow me to narrate a story of agricultural program for youth in Tanzania. This country developed an agenda to make agriculture sector contributing by 10% to the Tanzanian GDP by 2030. In order to implement the agenda, we created a program called Building a Better Tomorrow for Tanzanian youth. The main goal of BBT being to enhance to enhance the engagement of youth in the agriculture sector for sustainable and improved livelihoods, while contributing to the current efforts to reduce unemployment. Your Excellencies, the strategic objective of BBT are the following. One, to inspire youth to engage in sustainable and profitable projects through crop production, livestock keeping, and fisheries. Two, empower youth through training, mentoring, and coaching. Three, engage youth in profitable and sustainable agribusiness management. And four, enable youth-led enterprises by improving business environment. As a national program, BBT was formulated through participation of government, researchers, private sector, youth themselves, and development partners. Major intention is to address challenges facing youth and women, which include access to land, limited financing, marketing challenges, and issues of inappropriate technology. The program envisages to create 3 million direct and indirect jobs by 2030. And in addition, during the same period, BBT is expected to cause the establishment of 12,000 profitable youth enterprises. Since its inception in 2022, BBT has successfully recruited 1,252 youth and women, and so far, 812 have been enrolled to undertake a 4-month agribusiness training in 13 incubation centers for crops and 240 for livestock and 200 for fisheries. In crop subsector, youth and women will be allocated up to 10 acres of land under 66 years sub-leasing arrangement to be carried out in a farm cluster model. For purposes of improvement or improving youth agricultural business along the value chains, Tanzania shilling 10.7 billion have been set aside for the provision of grants and soft loans to them. There already exist positive indications that youth can be a center for food systems transformation in our country. This is possible only if the government is assured of a genuine support and the commitment of the private sector and other players like development partners. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, that said, let me assure this August gathering that Tanzania is determined to promote agricultural sector for not only its own benefit, but also for Africa and beyond. Having said that, let us now hear what the youth have to say and what the youth have to hear from our governments. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Please take the seat in the middle. Thank you. Without further ado, let me call the people on stage that will be representing, of course, the brilliance that is the younger population in Africa and around the world. Ms. Hadija Jabiri is a managing director and founder, Jibri Limited. Please, round of applause. Ms. Nancy Iraba, co-founder and CTO of Healthy Seaweed Company. Ms. Janira Rodriguez Torres, the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network in Bolivia. And George Indirango, Communications MasterCard Foundation. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, throughout about 30 to 40% of your remarks mentioned young people, youth, meaning it's not by chance that you see young people as a recognizable part of what Agri-Food Systems is trying to do and your ambitions also within what's happening in Tanzania and for the region. So we appreciate you very much for that. The young people will all ask you one specific question, and then we'll get to hear your feedback on the same before we move on with the agenda. But let's please start off with you, Ms. Hadija.
Your Excellence, my name is Hadija Jabiri. I'm a co-founder and managing director of Eat Fresh Tanzania. We are into production, value addition, as well as marketing of horticultural produce locally, as well and exporting to EU countries and India. Your Excellence, being a young person myself in the agriculture sector and running an incubation hub for the youth in the agriculture sector, among the challenges which I see youth experiencing is access to market. So my question to you is, how can governments promote market access and value addition for youth-produced agricultural products, helping them to overcome challenges related to distribution and marketing as well?
Thank you very much, and I thank you, the moderator, for setting this stage for discussion. And since I'll be delivering my message to the Tanzanian and East African youth, and probably, I'm sure, the Malawi, Zambia, Mozambique, and others are following this session. So in order for my message to go clearly to the youth, allow me to use the national language, Swahili, because Swahili is because the language is used in the whole of East Africa and also the neighboring countries. So here I go. Swala la masoko. Kwenye swala la masoko ni kweli kwamba kuna shida katika kupatikana masoko, lakini katika tafiti tulizofanya tumegundua kwamba kuna mambo mawili ambayo yana utata na tunayafanyia kazi. La kwanza ni connection ya kwanza kujua kwanza tunasema food balance sheet requirements. Bidhaa gani inatakiwa wapi, ndani na nje ya nchi. Tukijua hilo, tunajua exactly kinachozalishwa upande mmoja kiende upande mwingine, lakini ndani na nje ya nchi kama nilivyosema. Lakini la pili ni connection ya mkulima na soko lenyewe. Hatujaifanya vizuri bado. Tumeanza kufanya kwenye baadhi ya mazao, kwa mfano korosho, na tumeshuhudia mara kadhaa bei ya korosho ikipanda kwa sababu tunamwattach ushirika wa mkulima pamoja na mnunuaji moja kwa moja. Tunamwondosha mtu wa katikati ambaye baadhi ya wakati anakwenda moja kwa moja kwa mkulima kununua bidhaa zikiwa shambani na ananunua kwa bei ndogo. Lakini tulivyofanya connection, kuunganisha mkulima na soko, wanunuaji wananunua kwenye vyama vya ushirika vya wakulima, na kwa maana hiyo wanapata muda wa kushindana bei na bei zinapanda. Tumeshuhudia hivi karibuni ufuta kwa mfano sisem, kwa sababu tumeingiza kwenye ushirika na tumetumia mfumo wa stakabadhi ghalani. Wakulima wanapeleka mazao yao kwenye ushirika, wanunuaji wanashindanishwa, bei inapanda na bidhaa yote inakwenda kwa bei nzuri. Lakini kilichotokea na cha kufurahisha hivi karibuni ni zao la mbaazi pia. Mbaazi, kama mtakumbuka, miaka miwili mitatu nyuma tulihamasisha wakulima walime sana mbaazi, wakalima sana mbaazi. Lakini kwa sababu hatukuwa connect na soko, hatukuwa na mipango mizuri, mbaazi ilianguka sana bei na kuwavunja moyo wakulima. Mwaka jana mbaazi iliuzwa kwa shilingi 300 kwa kilo, lakini mwaka huu wakulima wameuza kwa 2,000 na 2,000 kwa kilo. Sasa huu ndio mtito tutakao kwenda nao kwenye mazao mengine pia kumuunganisha mkulima na soko. Lakini hatua nyingine tunayochukua ni nini? Market is about transport. Usafiri ndio unaleta soko, na kwa maana hiyo serikali yetu tumejidhatiti kujenga barabara kuunganisha mikoa na wilaya zake, lakini pia barabara kubwa na nchi jirani ili kuaccess masoko ya nchi jirani. Lakini sio barabara peke yake, na nikirudi kwenye barabara, mwaka jana na mwaka huu tumetoa pesa nyingi sana kutengeneza barabara za ndani ya wilaya ili mazao yasikwame kwa wakulima, yaende kwenye masoko. Lakini sio barabara peke yake, tunatengeneza bandari zetu Tanzania, bandari ya Dar es Salaam, bandari ya Zanzibar, bandari ya Tanga, bandari ya Mtwara, zote ziweze kupokea meli zinazoweza kuja kushusha farm inputs na kuchukua mazao yanayozaliwa kwenda nje, na tumefanikiwa vizuri. Lakini kama mnavyoelewa, tumenunua ndege ya mizigo iweze kusafirisha mazao, hasa yale ambayo Hadija huko involved, horticulture. Tunajua yale mazao hayakai muda mrefu, kwa hiyo kwa ndege ile sasa tuweza kuchukua mzigo wetu wenyewe kupeleka kwenye soko letu kuliko kutegemea kwa jirani apakie apeleke, na hatujui wakati wa packing pengine mazao yale yanaandikwa yametoka kwa jirani, kumbe yametoka Tanzania. Kwa sasa ndege yetu itaweza kutusafirishia mazao yetu. Pale bandarini tunajenga the green belt, sehemu ambayo itaweza kuhifadhi perishable goods, mazao ambayo yanaharibika kwa haraka yaweze kuhifadhiwa haraka yakisubiri usafiri. Kwa hiyo tunachukua hatua zote hizo ili kumfikisha mkulima, kufikisha mazao kwenye soko. Lakini jengine kubwa ambalo tunafanya na hasa kwenye program hii ya BBT ni kutafuta off-takers, kufanya ushirika na off-takers, wale ambao vijana wakisha kulima wamevuna, kuwe na mtu ambaye atachukua mazao yote na kuyapeleka kuyaongeza thamani kwenye viwanda, kuya process na yaweze kwenda yakiwa yameshachakatwa. Kwa hiyo hizo ndizo hatua ambazo serikali yetu tumejikomiti kuzichukua, tumezichukua na tunaendelea kuzichukua ili kutengeneza soko zuri kwa wakulima wetu. Asante.
Asante sana. Thanks. So we're hearing about market linkage, cost adjustments, logistics and connectivity. There's a wide range of solutions that are very deliberate. Thank you for the practical examples. Let's hear from Ms. Janira Rodriguez Torres from the UN Sustainable Development.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, thank you. Her Excellency, I am Janira Rodriguez from Bolivia. I am a development economist, and also I am so passionate about